Welcome back, fellow coin collectors. Today we're diving into the world of U.S. coinage with a special focus on the quarter dollar with the D mint mark. Whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned enthusiast, understanding the history, design, and value of this coin can add a new layer of appreciation for its role in American currency. So let's explore this iconic coin in detail, from its historical context to its current market value. First up, the 1991 quarter dollar, also known as the Washington quarter, is part of a long-standing series that began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. This series became so popular that it remained in circulation, replacing the standing Liberty quarter. By the time we reached the year 1991, the Washington quarter had been a staple in American wallets for nearly 6 decades, solidifying its place as one of the most recognizable and widely circulated coins in the United States. The D mint mark indicates that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mint facilities. The Denver Mint is known for producing high-quality coins for general circulation, and the 1991 Washington quarter was no exception. The obverse side of the 1991 quarter dollar features the familiar and revered image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This portrait was designed by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932 and has been a constant on the quarter ever since, with only a few modifications made over the years. Washington is depicted in a dignified profile, facing left, with his hair tied back in the traditional colonial style. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting, 1991. The D mint mark is located just beneath Washington's neck, a small but significant detail that tells us this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, we find a stunning depiction of the American bald eagle, the national bird and symbol of the United States. The eagle is portrayed with its wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, symbolizing strength and readiness to defend the nation. Below the eagle is a wreath of olive branches representing peace, which balances the coin's overall symbolism of power tempered by diplomacy. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum," along with the denomination quarter dollar. This design has remained a timeless emblem of American ideals and values. The 1991 Washington quarter was struck from a copper nickel-clad composition, which had been in use since 1965 after the U.S. moved away from silver coinage. The coin consists of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a core of pure copper. This gives the coin its distinctive silver-colored appearance, despite containing no actual silver. This durable composition ensures that the coin can withstand years of circulation without significant wear, although the condition of each individual coin will vary based on how it has been handled. The Denver Mint produced a substantial quantity of quarters in 1991, with 632,810,000 coins struck with the D mint mark. As a result, the 1991 D Washington quarter is not considered rare, and many of these coins remain in circulation today. However, as with all coins, the condition plays a crucial role in determining its collectible value. When it comes to the value of the 1991 quarter dollar with the D mint mark, the condition is key. In circulated condition, the coin generally holds only its face value of $250, as it is still a commonly found coin in change and daily transactions. However, for coins in extra fine XF condition showing minimal wear, the value can increase slightly, with prices typically ranging from $500 to $1,000. If you're lucky enough to have a 1991 D quarter in uncirculated UNC condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster, the value can go up to $1,000 to $1,500, depending on the market demand. For coins graded mint state MS65 or higher by a professional grading service, the value can reach $2,000 or more. These high-grade coins are prized by collectors who seek pristine examples of the Washington quarter series. As with any coin, it's important to check for errors or varieties that can add significant value. Some error coins, such as those with double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies, are highly sought after by collectors. While no major errors are commonly associated with the 1991 D quarter, it's always worth examining your coin carefully under magnification to spot any potential rarities. The 1991 quarter dollar with the D mint mark is a coin that embodies both historical significance and enduring value. While it may hold high numismatic value in circulated condition, it remains an important piece of American coinage that continues to be used in daily transactions. For collectors, finding an uncirculated or high-grade example of this coin can be a rewarding addition to a Washington quarter collection. Next up, the 1996 quarter dollar with the D mint mark. While it may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, its design, history, and potential value make it worth a closer look for collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. Let's unpack the significance of this coin, its key features, and what it might be worth in today's market. The 1996 Washington quarter is part of a long-standing series that began in 1932. Initially struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the design became so iconic that it was adopted for regular circulation. By the time we reached 1996, the Washington quarter had already been a staple of U.S. currency for over 60 years. The D mint mark on the 1996 quarter signifies that it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key production facilities of the U.S. Mint. The Denver Mint is renowned for producing high volumes of coins for circulation, and the 1996 D quarter is no exception. However, there are always nuances in coin quality and rarity depending on its condition and any potential minting errors, which can add intrigue to this coin's story. On the obverse side, the 1996 quarter carries the familiar and revered image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. Washington is shown in profile, facing left, with his hair tied back in the traditional colonial style. This portrait, though it has seen minor updates over the years, remains largely unchanged and continues to be a symbol of Washington's role as the father of the nation. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting, 1996. The D mint mark, located just below Washington's neck, indicates that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side of the 1996 quarter features the American bald eagle, another powerful symbol of American heritage. The eagle is depicted with its wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing the nation's strength and readiness for defense. Below the eagle is a wreath of olive branches representing peace, balancing out the strength symbolized by the arrows. This combination of symbols reflects the United States' ideals of peace through strength. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum," along with the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. The design evokes a sense of patriotism and tradition, making the Washington quarter one of the most iconic coins in American history. The 1996 D quarter is composed of a copper nickel-clad alloy, which has been the standard material for quarters since 1965, when the U.S. stopped minting silver quarters for circulation. The outer layer of the coin is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, while the inner core is pure copper. This gives the coin its familiar silver-like appearance, although it contains no actual silver. This sturdy composition ensures that the coin can handle the wear and tear of daily use while still maintaining its appearance for years to come. The Denver Mint produced a significant quantity of 1996 D Washington quarters, with a mintage of approximately 925,040,000 coins. This makes it a common coin in circulation, and it's not considered rare. However, the condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its value in the collector's market. In terms of its monetary value, the 1996 D quarter remains widely circulated, and in average circulated condition, it holds its face value of $250. If you find one in your pocket change, it's unlikely to have significant numismatic value unless it's in higher grades or has certain unique features. For coins in extra fine XF condition, those that show only slight wear, the value might rise slightly to around $500 to $1,000. If you have a 1996 D quarter in uncirculated UNC condition, meaning it has no signs of wear and retains its original luster, it can be worth between $200 and $500, depending on demand. However, the real jump in value occurs with coins in mint state MS grades. A 1996 D quarter graded MS65 or higher by a professional service can be worth $1,000 or more, with higher grades commanding even greater prices. As always, the market can fluctuate based on demand from collectors and the rarity of coins in top condition. As with any coin, it's always worth checking for potential minting errors or varieties, which can greatly increase the coin's value. For the 1996 D quarter, some collectors seek out errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, or other anomalies that may have occurred during production. These error coins are considered rarities and can sell for significantly more than standard examples. While no major error varieties are commonly associated with the 1996 D quarter, it's worth examining your coin closely, especially if it seems unusual. The 1996 D Washington quarter may be a common coin in circulation, but it remains a key part of the United States coinage history. Its long-standing design and widespread use make it a classic representation of American currency. While its numismatic value may not be high in circulated condition, finding one in uncirculated or mint state condition can make it a prized addition to any collection. As always, keeping an eye out for minting errors can add another layer of excitement to the hunt for rare coins. Next up, the 1950 USA 1-cent coin with the S mint mark. This penny, minted over 7 decades ago, represents a key period in American history and coinage. Though small in size, it carries significant historical value and potential worth for collectors. So let's get into the details of this coin, its design, background, and how it fares in today's market. The 1950 Lincoln Wheat cent is part of the famous Lincoln Wheat penny series, which was minted from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series of pennies was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's reverse, featuring 2 wheat stalks, is why it is commonly known as the wheat penny. On the obverse side, the 1950 S Lincoln cent displays the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln in profile, facing right. Designed by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's image has remained largely unchanged on the penny since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The detail and depth of Lincoln's portrait evoke a sense of dignity and respect, honoring his legacy as the 16th President of the United States. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription "In God We Trust," a phrase that has become synonymous with American currency. To the left of Lincoln is the word liberty, and to the right, the year of minting, 1950, is clearly stamped. Beneath the date, the S mint mark signifies that this particular penny was produced at the San Francisco Mint. This mint mark can be an important factor when assessing the coin's rarity and value. On the reverse side, the 1950 S Lincoln Wheat cent features the classic wheat ears design, which was used from 1909 until 1958. The 2 wheat stalks flank the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing America's agricultural roots and prosperity. Above the denomination is the phrase E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one, further emphasizing the unity of the nation. This wheat design would soon be replaced by the more familiar Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, making the wheat pennies a collectible piece of American coinage history. The simplicity and elegance of the reverse design have made wheat pennies highly sought after by collectors today. The 1950 S Lincoln cent is made from 95% copper, with the remaining 5% being a mixture of tin and zinc. This high copper content gives wheat pennies their distinctive reddish-brown appearance, though over time, many have developed a darker patina due to oxidation. In 1950, the San Francisco Mint produced approximately 118,505,000 Lincoln cents. While this mintage is relatively high, making the 1950 S wheat penny not especially rare, it is still a key date for collectors of Lincoln cents. Pennies from the San Francisco Mint often draw more attention because of their regional mint mark, especially for those trying to complete a full set of Lincoln wheat cents. So what is the 1950 S Lincoln Wheat cent worth today? The value of this coin, like many others, depends largely on its condition or grade. In average circulated condition, a 1950 S penny is typically worth between $10 and $250. While this isn't a significant amount, it still holds more than its face value due to its age and copper content. In extra fine XF condition, where there is only slight wear on the high points of the coin, its value can rise to about $50 to $00. For collectors seeking uncirculated UNC or mint state MS examples, coins that show no signs of wear and retain their original mint luster, the value jumps considerably. A 1950 S wheat penny in MS65 condition can be worth around $100 to $150, with prices increasing for coins in higher grades. For those lucky enough to find a 1950 S wheat penny in MS67 condition, the coin could fetch over $500 to $1,000 depending on market demand and whether it has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. While there aren't any widely known major errors associated with the 1950s wheat penny, it's always worth taking a closer look at your coin for potential minting errors. Sometimes collectors find varieties like die cracks, doubled dies, or off-center strikes, which can add significant value to the coin. If you come across an error penny, it's always worth having it appraised by a professional numismatist or grading service. The 1950s Lincoln wheat cent is a small but meaningful piece of American history. Whether you find one in your pocket change or purchase a high-grade example for your collection, it's a coin that represents both the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the evolution of U.S. currency. While its monetary value may not be astronomical, its historical and sentimental worth makes it a must-have for many coin enthusiasts. Next up, the 1957 USA 1-cent coin with the D mint mark. This humble penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but as part of the famous Lincoln wheat cent series, it holds both historical significance and value in today's numismatic market. Whether you're a novice collector or someone with a deep passion for coin collecting, the 1957 D wheat penny is one to pay attention to. The Lincoln wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, was the first U.S. coin to feature the likeness of a real person, President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The obverse features a portrait of Lincoln in profile, while the reverse displays two wheat ears, representing America's agricultural prosperity. This design makes the wheat cent iconic and instantly recognizable among coin enthusiasts. By 1957, the Lincoln wheat cent was in its final years of production. The coin remained a crucial part of everyday transactions in the United States, and pennies from this period are relatively common today. However, the mint mark and condition of the coin can influence its desirability and value in the collector's market. The 1957 D wheat penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is signified by the D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin. The Denver Mint played a major role in U.S. coin production during the 20th century, and pennies with the D mint mark are often popular among collectors, particularly those looking to complete a full set of Lincoln wheat cents with all possible mint marks. On the obverse side, the 1957 D Lincoln cent displays the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image is in profile, facing right, with fine details that highlight the artistic quality of the design. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription "In God We Trust," a standard feature on U.S. coins. To the left of Lincoln is the word Liberty, and the year 1957 is prominently featured to the right. Just below the year, the D mint mark is clearly visible, indicating its origin at the Denver Mint. Lincoln's portrait is a testament to the coin's enduring design, having been in use for over a century with only minor changes. Its simplicity and elegance contribute to the coin's popularity among both casual collectors and serious numismatists. The reverse design, the classic wheat ears. The reverse side of the 1957 D Lincoln cent features the classic wheat ears design, which was used on pennies from 1909 until 1958. This design, with two wheat stalks framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, is a reminder of the country's agricultural roots. Above the denomination is the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one which reflects the unity of the nation. This wheat design was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, making the wheat pennies, especially those from the 1950s, a favorite for collectors looking to own a piece of early 20th century American history. The 1957 D wheat penny is made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, which was standard for U.S. pennies during this period. This high copper content gives the wheat penny its distinctive reddish-brown color, although many older pennies may have darkened over time due to oxidation. The solid copper composition, along with the coin's durability, means that many examples have survived the years in good condition, even after significant circulation. In 1957, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 1,051,342,000 wheat cents. With over a billion pennies minted that year, the 1957 D penny is not considered particularly rare. In fact, this coin is relatively easy to find in circulation, making it an excellent addition for those starting a Lincoln wheat penny collection. Despite its high mintage, the 1957 D wheat penny still holds value for collectors, especially in higher grades. The coin's value will largely depend on its condition, with circulated coins fetching modest prices and uncirculated examples commanding a premium. In average circulated condition, a 1957 D penny is worth about $100 to $200. Though not a huge amount, it's still more than its original face value due to its copper content and collectability. In extra-fine XF condition, where there is only slight wear on the highest points of the coin, the value can range from $500 to $1,000. For collectors interested in uncirculated UNC or mint state MS examples, the value increases significantly. A 1957 D wheat penny in MMS65 condition, where the coin shows no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster, can be worth around $500 to $1,000. For the highest graded examples, such as MS67, the coin can fetch prices of $2,500 to $5,000, and even more if it has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A coin in this condition represents the pinnacle of preservation, with sharp details and no blemishes. As with any coin, minting errors can significantly increase the value of a 1957 D wheat penny. While no major errors are widely associated with this particular year, it's always worth checking for anomalies like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can add value to your coin. Even small, unusual features can attract the attention of error coin collectors, who are often willing to pay a premium. The 1957 D wheat penny holds a special place in U.S. coinage history. It is one of the last wheat pennies minted before the design was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959, marking the end of an era. For collectors, this makes the 1957 D penny a valuable piece of history, symbolizing the transition from one iconic design to another. Even though this penny isn't extremely rare or highly valuable in circulated condition, it's a great starting point for anyone interested in building a Lincoln wheat cent collection. It's also a must-have for those looking to complete a full set of wheat pennies, especially since the Denver Mint's D mark adds an extra layer of regional interest. The 1957 D wheat penny may be a small coin, but it carries significant historical value. Whether you find one in circulation, buy one from a dealer, or unearth it in an old collection, it's a coin that connects us to a time when pennies were an essential part of daily life. Its classic design, rich copper tone, and affordable price make it a great addition to any collection, especially for those interested in U.S. numismatic history. That wraps up today's exploration of the 1957 D wheat penny. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a 1957 D penny, or if you have any other coins you'd like me to cover in future videos. Until next time, happy collecting.